I'm excited to be back in the studio because I get to, gossip about all the goals happening in the football world. Let's take the Premier League, for example. Nobody knows what's going on. Is it the Premier League or is it the Premier League of get the hell out of here? Because this is just how many days into the new year? 45 days or how many days? And I can count how many managers have been sacked. This season, Maresca was sacked. Amorim was sacked. Nottingham Forest have sacked 3 managers in one season. I don't know if that has ever happened. I can't remember if that has ever happened. Reports reaching me is that Tottenham self don't follow sack their manager. What's going on? Now, I suspect that with the way the league is going, a certain team that is known for bottling leagues might end up sacking their manager. And if they don't sack the manager, I go start the protest. Say, may they sack the manager. There are some people on this show that they're hiding their face because they feel say I cast them, but I promise it's not about you. Secondly, when you and your siblings or you and your guys plan to do something, say make you go challenge one person and you can't reach that person front, and you now look back, everybody has disappeared. That is what is happening with the UEFA Super League. What's the name of that league? That's what they've done to Real Madrid. Though. As Mata reach UEFA side like this, Real Madrid look left, look right, everywhere, gone. It's only Real Madrid. But Real Madrid self no come small. Real Madrid now say, oh yeah, now we don't reach here. UEFA. What's going on? And I hear that a deal is on our way. I don't know the details of the conversation, but they are talking man to man because Real Madrid is arguably the biggest team in the world. Arguably. Speaking of the biggest team in the world, let's talk about the biggest player on the planet, Cristiano Ronaldo. He is holding the Saudi league to ransom. My guy is protesting, say he no go play because the injustice is too much. Now, some would argue that no player is bigger than the club. But in the last couple of days, we have seen his teammates indirectly standing for him. Then they score goals, then they do Ronaldo celebration. The fans, they carry Ronaldo number, Ronaldo name. Everybody's standing behind him because they know that what he's doing for the league is good for the culture. But on another hand, rumors, the streets are saying that Inter Miami is trying to bring Ronaldo to the US so that he and Messi can play. Do you think that thing should happen? I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. Ronaldo is too proud to go and be sharing a league with Messi. But I think that even competition-wise, it's always good for that what could have been to happen. That, imagine if, because if it can't happen now, it just be like some 2 Nigerian artists where them beef. They can't do EP. The EP, no can EP. Thoughts and prayers, love and light, and best wishes is going out to one guy called the United Strands. This is the guy. That guy don't swear with in life. See, he no go cut in hair until Manchester United win 5 games back to back. My brother. It's not happening, no. The guy don't reach 15 minutes to Manchester United. The clock don't reset again like this. But because this is the season of love, we have put together some style inspirations that we think that this guy will need at the end of the seasons. We dug into our archives and we came up with how it would look if he's rocking styles like Patewo, Koroba, Shuku, and all of those things. So, the United Strands, please reach out to us. We have put together a package for you. And again, we are praying for you. Enough of all that gossip. That's not why we're here. But look, that's why we're here. I have 2 rivals in the studio. They know they agree. They know they won't agree for themselves. But we're going to go into details as time goes on. But I'll leave them to introduce themselves. To my left.
My name is Toyosi, and I'm a sports lover. I love football, basically, Nigerian football, and from the Premier League.
Oh, I see you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Gunners. You say, come on, we Gunners. I don't follow that they Gunners. So tell us, we want to hear one unhinged football agenda from you.
Well, I think basically the offside rule is quite shitty. And I see goals whereby a player just has like maybe a centimeter away from the defender, maybe his head or maybe a part of his knee. So it's offside. It's really overrated. If I'm staying offside, I think the offside rule needs to be changed. If I'm 1 meter ahead of you, 2 centimeters ahead of you, it should not be called offside.
So should it be changed or should it be unified where like everybody should be judged by the same rule? Because we saw the same rule we saw the rule work for Liverpool.
Yeah.
We saw it work against Manchester United.
I think it needs to be changed, just like Wenger said earlier.
It needs to be changed.
My former manager said.
Oh my! To my right, my brother.
My name is Nifemi. I'm a
Nifemi.
Chelsea fan.
Yeah, you are wearing AC Milan jersey. Yeah, are you ashamed of your club?
I can never be ashamed of the
If I
blue
was a
side
Chelsea
of London.
fan, I would be ashamed right now anyway. But please
I
go
can
on.
never be ashamed of the blue side of London.
The blue side of London. So give us one unhinged football agenda.
I feel VAR has spoiled the enjoyment of the game.
VAR, so they should cancel VAR completely.
Yes, because there's no controversy again. So football is not a spectacle like before.
Arsenal fan says, let us cancel the offside rule. Chelsea fan says, let us remove VAR. I also say, let us cancel that nonsense that Arsenal players are usually doing with the keepers whenever they want to play corner kicks. But that's my own pockets. Anyways, let's go into the show today. This weekend is looking lit and interesting. We have some interesting fixtures, but we're not going to go too deep into those fixtures. But let's just touch on them a little. This weekend, Liverpool is going to be playing Brighton in the FA Cup. And I know that Brighton is going to be playing Arsenal. I hope that Brighton does their thing against that bottling club. What do you think is going to happen against?
Well, first and foremost, you mentioned Arsenal being a bottling club. How many times have they bottled things? How many times? Well, let's go straight into the question. Liverpool Brighton is not an easily predictable game, especially because of how each side can actually play against each other. They fit each other. I remember when Trossard was still at Brighton, it was a very close game. They used to win each other. Not also forgetting how Danny Welbeck has been fantastic for them, Takum Minamino and all the likes. But Liverpool this season know that the only thing that can salvage their season is the FA Cup win or a top 4 finish. And their manager, that's Aaron Slot, has said that he prioritizes beautiful football. But if you play beautiful football against Brighton and then you don't take your chances, now how should they go? So I think it's gonna be there are no replays in the FA Cup anymore. So this game is gonna be like a straight win for Liverpool. Actually,
Liverpool straight win. Everybody, Toyosi said, put your money on it. Liverpool straight win. Nifemi.
I'll have to agree with the Arsenal fan on this one because of late Brighton has not been like the best form. And coming from a Liverpool point of view, they've actually gained some form over the last couple weeks. So I feel they should be able to beat Brighton like a 2-1 or a 3-1.
3-1. My guy did not just say that Liverpool win, like he actually said 2-1 or 3-1. Or what did he say?
Yeah.
2-1 or 3-1. I'll put my money on 3-1, my bro. If I no chop.
correct score.
If I no chop, we go get problem. Let's go to Italy. Napoli and Roma are going to be going head to head. Napoli is at home. But Napoli has, I think Di Lorenzo is injured. De Bruyne is out with a hamstring issue, and Gisart is also having some thigh problems. And I see that Roma too is also trying to, say everything that has happened in the past should stay in the past. What do you think is going to happen?
Roma can only challenge, but the final result belongs to Napoli, especially when they are in that Maradona stadium. Because I know that if it is the Champions League, maybe the Coppa Italia, they might not be at their best, but it is the league. Conte has not been sacked yet. I know clubs that sack Conte after he wins them league titles, and then they know he's gonna underperform in the Champions League. But this is the league. What do we expect? We expect a win for Napoli.
So Napoli win. What do you think is going to happen?
Yes, I feel Napoli should win fair and square because it is our home ground and Tomina has been playing very, very well.
So McTominay to score?
Possible,
but
definitely because the last match against Genoa,
this guy.
You don't check out.
You guy. Okay.
2-0.
2-0. I hope you guys are writing that down. So for the third fixture, Inter Milan versus Juve. They are playing. This is one of the biggest derbies in the Serie A. Inter Juve. Although there's a bit of a point difference between both of them, but I mean, it's Inter versus Juve now. Now clash, now big match. What's going to happen in that game?
If you're a lover of goals, I think for neutrals, goals will be the best thing for you to bet on this one, because you can actually say Juventus. Juventus might be behind in terms of points, but Inter Milan themselves, they're also good. So both sides, it's a big game. Form is thrown out of the window, but it is the pedigree that comes into place. The fight for, should I call it the fight for there's this English that's failing to come to my head. I'm not going to bottle it.
Supremacy.
Yes, that that kind of for pride, basically. It is not about the 3 points. It's more than the 3 points.
So
more like when
rights.
United play against City. You can see that United, despite their wobbling form, would come under Solskjaer, under Amorim to defeat Manchester City. So this one has to be with the goals over 2.5.
Over 2.5 goals. What about you?
Juve Inter always a top match.
Definitely.
It can be dicey sometimes. But this season with Spalletti and Chivu, they are very attacking coaches. So,
but Juve have been playing kind of suspiciously lately, though.
So, and there have been a lot of goals within their last matches. So I feel like a very good result, like maybe a 2-1 or a 2-2. But there are definitely going to be goals in the match.
This guy, he just they bust my head with big odds. He just they give me correct scores. 2-1 or 2-2. All right. You guys have heard. Let's know what your own predictions are. And we're feeling generous this weekend. So if you want to give out staking allowance, so tell us your predictions for these games. Share your Betwinner ID, and maybe you might actually just get some money from Betwinner. The first time Arsenal and Chelsea faced each other in a football match was in 1907. And since then, Arsenal have won 86 times, Chelsea have won 66 times, and they have drawn the games 62 times. However, Arsenal have won 48 major trophies. Chelsea has won 34 major trophies. But there are layers to this thing. Arsenal has just 2 European titles, while Chelsea has 8 European titles. But the argument on the board is which of those 2 clubs actually is the pride of London? Which of those 2 clubs they represent London? It's not my place to speak for or against any of those 2 clubs. And that's why we have representatives of those clubs to come and speak for themselves. My bro.
Chelsea is always the pride of London.
Always the pride of London.
Because if you are to look at Europe as a whole, when it comes to the big boys, Chelsea comes as first from London because we have 2 Champions League.
How many does Arsenal have?
0, I guess.
Wahala.
We have 2 Europa League titles. And the last one we actually won in Baku, 2018, was against Arsenal, beating them 4-1.
Try.
We have 2 Club World Cups. We have the Super Cup to our name too.
Oh boy.
So, if Arsenal boast of being invincible, that's like the only pride they actually have. Winning the league without losing. But we have won the league too. Either yours is gold or ours is silver. Both of us have won the league. Yes, you might have the most FA Cups, but we also have the FA Cup. But can you boast of having the Champions League? Can you boast of having the Europa League? No. So why would you call yourself the pride of London when you don't have what your mates have? Even Tottenham actually has the Europa League. So I can Arsenal actually relate to playing a Super Cup final? They can't.
Wait.
The only time they actually played the Champions League final was against Barcelona, and they also lost. But we actually beat the almighty Barcelona in Camp Nou. So,
they don't call your name.
I like your football knowledge. However, one thing I want you to know is that football is beyond Europe. Football is not just located in Europe alone. It is your domestic history has a lot to say. He mentioned the head-to-head, and how much gap it is. I mean, there is between both clubs. Then, apart from the on-field performance, before I go there is a cultural influence of a club. Let me know the cultural influence that Chelsea has on London, or let me just say on England alone. Before we go out of England, tell me what influence does Chelsea have on upcoming footballers? In France, you can go to Bondy, you can go to Paris, Marseille, anywhere. Ask them, what club did they grow up supporting? What club do they want to join upcoming footballers? They'll tell you Arsenal. And that's because there's this cultural influence that is there. And then in London itself, or even England, when you're mentioning the top clubs, before Chelsea comes into the mix, they mention Liverpool, United, Arsenal, before any other team comes. So those are the three traditional clubs. And then put Chelsea here, put Arsenal here. In terms of fans, online, of course, Arsenal are going to come on top. I understand you have edge in terms of Europe. You've won a lot, and that's just in the 21st century. But football is not just about you playing Champions League or playing Europa League. Yes, I don't have Europa League. I don't have Champions League. But I've got a European trophy. So there's a myth that you people have no European trophy. And I lie. I've got two. So maybe the normal one that when you were giving birth to, yes. But before then, we've won something too. And overall trophies, we're ahead.
I want to ask a question. You are saying that, my bro is saying it's not by street credibility, it's by bringing your cup to the table, what you have done. And you are saying, no, be by cup. Now, I wouldn't sabi pass for streets. And this is what I believe to, and I stand corrected. If you are going to a territory and they say, bring out your leader, what would they use to judge that leadership?
Influence.
Yes.
You call leader of men. That's finished. See, you might have the money. Yeah, you might have the money, but what if you don't have the boys to back it up? Boys can ditch you when you don't have money. But when boys are loyal to you, that's it. And of course, even when you say you want to bring a trophy, overall trophy, I'm not saying Afeshile, bring everything together. Who owns the numbers? Arsenal still. So
okay, fine. If your analogy is based on you winning more local trophies than Chelsea.
Oh, overall.
But in the context, you have more local trophies than Chelsea. Of course. No problem. But if we are to go with the big boys, the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas, the Inter Milans, and co., even Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa can actually come outside and say they actually have an European trophy.
I mentioned earlier, Arsenal have an European trophy.
I think they have two, Abby.
Yes.
But if we are talking about what we actually know as a European trophy, not the Intertoto Cup, not the Intercontinental.
But your European trophy, you follow this one way when I win for Jerusalem. What's the odd?
What's that? Conference League.
Conference League.
Yeah, it is.
You follow them.
Yes. But they can't relate.
My people.
Even first time has that.
Oh my.
It is what it is.
I'm going to leave you guys to decide this argument. Which of these two clubs, Arsenal or Chelsea, is the pride of London? Please tell us in the comment section. Tell us in the replies. Carry your club on your head, because they don't say me are they biased. Say are they always they, and I say today, nothing of sorts, because these two men brought facts and numbers to the table. Somebody brought trophies. The other person brought street credibility. Which one will you take to the bank? My people, let us know. We bring it back again. You sabi ball. You know what time it is. All the arguments where they don't argue since, street credibility and cups, like this now. Let's even first leave that one on one side. What we want to find out who is better at now is football knowledge. This guy has been on the show before, and he gave me nightmares. All my food money for that week now he collects.
We're not split.
I pray it does not happen today. Disclaimer: no be me set these questions. In case now, this is your first time on the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is You Sabi Ball segments, where we ask you football-related questions and you win money for your correct answers. Each correct answer is worth 2,000 naira. But you have two lifelines. The first lifeline is called hat trick. What does hat trick mean? Within the 90 seconds that you have to answer as many questions as possible, if you say hat trick once, the question that comes immediately after that hat trick will be worth 3 times the value. So instead of 2K, it will be worth 3,000 naira. The second lifeline is the mystery question. After you've answered all your questions and you've used hat trick or not, you have the opportunity to double your money. But what you do is you will take half of what you have won within 90 seconds to purchase a mystery question. If you get the mystery question correctly, I will double your total money. If you get it wrong, you've lost that 50% where it is stake. Here is the plot twist. Whoever gets the most amount of correct answers, or whoever wins the most amount of money, gets to take half of the other person's money. Based on, say, if they stand up to me, say you sabi ball pass me, may you pay. You understand? Mm-hmm. We have given them the opportunity to call one person on standby. Say in case, say, fuel finish for road, you need person to help you with one correct answer. They have both found a friend. Who wants to go first?
He claims he's the better person.
There's no evidence.
Wait. Rate your football knowledge. Rate your football knowledge. Okay, rate your football knowledge.
Well, I heard him though.
I said it in the mic.
I thought you said 7.
Say your own. He said 97.
Okay, 97 over 100. Oh wow, that's amazing.
So rate your football knowledge.
60.
60 over 100. No, he says solid 7. You say
that's
60
6.
over 100.
That's 6. That's a 6.
So he claims say you sabi about pass him now. Oh yeah, now who wants to go first?
Okay.
Arsenal is leading the table like this. So
okay, let me take it. Hopefully,
fantastic. Are you ready? You have 90 seconds to answer as many questions as possible.
Okay.
And your time starts now. Who won the 1994 CAF Champions League?
Esperance.
Wahama. Who scored the winning goal in the 2000 UEFA European Championship final?
Hey, Trezeguet.
Which country hosted the 1982 FIFA World Cup?
1982. Spain.
Who won the 2015 CAF Confederations Cup?
2015. Hey, Eto'o.
Who won the Golden Boot at the 2019 FIFA Under-20 World Cup?
Ireland.
Which country won the 1999 FIFA Women's World Cup?
USA.
Who won the first edition of the CAF Women's Champions League?
Mamelodi Sundowns.
Who was the top scorer at the 2008 AFCON?
Samuel Eto'o.
Which nation won the 2007 FIFA Under-17 World Cup?
Hat-trick. Japan.
Who won the 2001 UEFA Champions League?
2001. Jesus. Bayern Munich.
Which club won the 2012 CAF Confederations Cup?
2012. Leopard.
Who won the 2010 FIFA Club World Cup?
2010. Inter Milan.
Who won the Golden Ball at the 2018 FIFA World Cup?
Modric.
Which country won the 1988 African Cup of Nations?
Cameroon.
Who won the 2017 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup?
South Korea.
Which club
yes.
won the 2004 UEFA Cup?
2004. Liverpool.
Who was the top scorer at the 2006 AFCON?
2006.
He's okay. Listen, and this guy that brings the guests to the studio, let it be the first and the last time I'll see this guy in the studio. I don't know as I'll take chop for the rest of this week. Like this guy has answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He has answered 14 questions correctly. That's 14,000 naira. You remember I said you can't use hat trick. That's plus extra 4K. That's 18K. You no go collect salary for this month. This guy has won. As it stands, he has 18. That's a serious. That's serious. Oh. Can you keep up? Everywhere don't come blow like this. Are you ready?
Very.
Are you ready? Your time starts now. Who won the 1992 AFCON?
Cameroon.
Who scored the winning goal in the 2001 UEFA Super Cup? Who won the 2008 CAF Champions League?
Ali.
Which country won the first ever FIFA Under-20 World Cup?
Skip.
Who won the Golden Boots at the 1998 World Cup?
Ronaldo.
Who won the 2011 CAF Confederations Cup?
Pyramids.
Which nation won the 1995 FIFA Women's World Cup?
US.
Who scored the fastest goal in a FIFA World Cup finals?
Skip.
Who won the 2016 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup?
South Korea.
Who was the top scorer of the 2009 CAF Champions League?
Abutrika.
Which country hosted the 1980 AFCON?
Morocco.
Who won the 1997 FIFA Confederations Cup?
France.
Who won the Golden Ball at the 2007 FIFA Women's World Cup?
Skip.
Who won the 2014 CAF Confederations Cup?
Skip.
Who won the 2003 FIFA Under-17 World Cup?
Nigeria.
Who won the 1984 UEFA European Championship?
Skip.
Who won the 1999 CAF Champions League? It's okay. I have a little comments to make. Anybody where they try lose weight, make it just the skip like this guy. You go lose weight. Bro, the gap is wide though. You have 2,000 naira. He has 18,000 naira. I'm trying to look at how you end up taking half of his money, but I'm not too sabi maths like that.
I don't short.
No, you still have the opportunity to take more of his money, Seth. If this is your 2K, you use 1K, buy mystery question, you get them correctly, you go double am to 4K. Then, if you use half of your money, buy the mystery question, and then miss am. Abi?
Do I want to?
You won't buy mystery question?
Last time I did.
The last time that this guy was in the studio,
No.
he refused to buy the mystery question. He had the one chance of doubling his money, but he folded. What happened in 1928? Is it going to happen again today?
No.
Do you want to go for the mystery question?
Oliver Twist, no.
Think about it.
I let him start to learn his own distance first. Let him try if he can double his money.
Okay. Do you want to double your money? Or you want to walk away?
Try.
Yeah, let's double it.
I love it. Pick between questions 1 to 20.
10.
Question 10. Which country hosted the 2004 African Cup of Nations? You have your friend on standby, so maybe your friend can save you. If you sabi the answer.
I wish that was my question.
Which country hosted the 2004 African Cup of Nations? Do you want to call your guy?
Funny friend.
You want to call your guy? Yeah. Put it on speaker. Moment of truth. This guy should be a fitness instructor, by the way. He'll be popular.
Alpha Jams.
Which country hosted the 2004 AFCON?
Which country hosted 2004 AFCON? Network. Which country hosted 2004 AFCON? Which country hosted 2004 AFCON?
You can cut the call. We've tried.
Network.
You know the way they be now. If you call your friend and your friend don't know what it is, so we can say, Alpha, wait till you talk. This network. Hello? I'm not saying that's what's going on, but
sorry.
you remember that time that I called the guy and he told the guy that you call him for football question. The guy cut call.
He actually texted back.
Oh, he texted back. Anyways, congrats. You have 1K as it is. Maybe you still be collect half of the money, safe. I never know how to go to it. So.
I don't want to collect from my money. How?
So do you want to invest for return on investment?
I wish you could ask me the question you asked him.
No, we have to ask. I'll have to ask
really?
another question.
Fuck. Oh, jeez. Nah, Tunisia. Because I remember there was a controversial loss for Nigeria.
Guy, no, like you answer your own question. Do you want mystery question or not?
Oh my.
You guide now, right?
You guide.
I think guide. You know you are about to encore.
You guide in football knowledge.
You guide your thing.
So do you want to go for the mystery question? You have 5 seconds to decide.
A man dies once. Do I really want to? 1, 2. Let's try it. I can call somebody in case if it doesn't work.
Amazing. So pick between questions 1 and 20. Questions 1 to 20.
Question 2.
Question 2. First, put that phone down first. Which country hosted the 1982 FIFA World Cup?
82, Spain.
Final answer.
Yes, final answer. FIFA World Cup, 1982. Yes, Spain.
Yeah, sure. It's not Soviet Union.
82, Spain. Yes.
Who bring this guy? Oh my God. Take you. It's sabi ball.
You need to touch my hand.
It's sabi ball. So I have one question like this now. Now that you have 36K like this now, you go see collect half of it 1K.
It was saying it's the pride of London, and based on based on I always see Chelsea at Aburo. Make her use and do allowance.
You could just leave her for him. Based on say,
and you go enter down for now.
Okay, based on say nobody who sabi the exam now the Adugbo street credibility now. Don't clock it. But thank you guys for coming on the show. Remember, the Boom Show is sponsored by Betwinner. You can have the opportunity to be on this show too. Again, every time that we post these videos of this gentleman and other people on the hot seat, people are always insulting them, saying, they don't know football. Oh yeah, nah. If it's sure for you, pull body, all you have to do, just send us a DM and say you want to come on the show. I will bring you the show. You also have the opportunity to win all of the giveaways that Betwinner provides. All you have to do is make sure you have a Betwinner account. If you don't have a Betwinner account, sign up with our promo code The Boom Show, and on your first deposit you'll get 200% bonus. That one's bad. Shout out to you all.